Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been waiting to do this video for a long time and I think we're finally there. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title, we're building a miter saw station. It's gonna go on that wall over there. You know how small my shop is? There's a lot that went into this, but I need to kind of back up a little bit and explain why I have this fancy miter saw station in mind. It's not your average miter saw station on YouTube. So if you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. And if you've been following along for a while, you know that this channel used to be called 92 Nails. Now it's Sam Macy Designs. You can see the sign changed. Sam Macy Designs is essentially my independent artist company. Me as an artist, where I make shadow boxes, picture frames, all kinds of stuff, personalized commissions, original artworks, stuff like that. I have a few videos on this channel kind of overviewing some of that stuff, but there's gonna be plenty more to come. As with any business, you hope for growth, and last year we grew a lot. So I used to cut all of my frames, shadow box frames and picture frames on a table saw sled, which again, if you're not new to the channel, you know I've got a video about that. It was awesome. The thing works great. I've cut hundreds of frames with it, but it's time to upgrade. We're going to go from a table saw miter method to a miter station. Since we don't have one, we need one. It's gonna make the process of creating art and creating shadow boxes so much easier. So I encourage you to go click the link in the description or just go to sammacydesigns.com, check it out. Allie's worked really hard on the website and we're really proud of it. So if you could, check it out, like us, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. We're also on Instagram. I think you guys, if you're interested in this channel, you'll be interested in the art too. So without any further ado, this miter saw station is gonna be simple and it's gonna be compact. This isn't totally like other miter saw stations you've seen on YouTube, but it's going to be two 32-inch cabinets and it's actually gonna have two miter saws. I'm gonna have a dedicated miter saw with a dedicated miter saw scale. That might be something you've not heard of. We'll go into that. So that one's gonna be dedicated to 45-degree angles to make the frames, and then I'm also gonna have another one, compound miter saw, that we'll do just straight cuts or angled cuts, beveled cuts, whatever you want. We're gonna start today by making the two 32-inch cabinets, 5 drawers a piece, 10 more drawers, a little more storage for some of the tools, and just another way to get organized. Let's jump into it. Thanks again for being here. Off to the table saw, let's start ripping some plywood.
All right, I'm starting off with just some super simple cabinet cases. And if you want to look at a good video, this is kind of where I got this technique from. He does a really good job of explaining how to do everything. Bourbon, Moth, Woodworking. Hilarious dude, likes whiskey, I like whiskey, that kind of thing. But he's got some really good instructional videos on how to build cabinets. So go check him out. Like I said, simple 32-inch cabinet, toe kick, easy, easy, easy.
Okay, so the cases are done. Like I said, just two 32-inch wide cabinet cases. And now what we're gonna do is build a whole bunch of drawers. I'm gonna have, I think two, maybe 8-inch drawers, and then three 3-inch drawers to kind of take up this space. I like shallow drawers for tools and things, and I've got a good assortment of deep drawers, so I'm gonna focus mostly on some smaller drawers for this thing. They're actually not gonna go all the way to the back either. They're just gonna be 16-inch drawers, because where they're going, I don't have a ton of space to, you know, pull them all the way out. 16 inches is more than fine. Like, that'll give me enough storage for the stuff I need and not run into this bench, because it's all going over there. Yeah, I don't know, I should make like a secret cabinet for the back or something, but meh. So yeah, on to drawers. A lot of drawers. Well, just 10. That's not bad.
Honey, don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up. We don't stop, no. I see you looking at me, but you don't stand a chance, you see. You don't know how to act. I'm looking for classic. Can you please take a step back? I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight.
Wow. So that's basically how drawer making goes around here. It's just a ton of repetition. And I'm just using the basic, it doesn't really have a name. I would guess you'd call it like the pocket hole drawer method. It's just pocket holes to create the drawer, and then those pocket holes get covered up by the drawer face. It's a nice clean look. And as far as drawer bottoms goes, I'm doing a dado with a 1/4-inch piece of ply that slides in there. And I just think that's like the cleanest way to make drawers. I've messed around with the method where you screw like 1/2-inch or 1/4-inch plywood to the bottom and chamfer it to try to get it to disappear, but I don't know, I like this the best. And then just an 1/8-inch round over on all the surfaces that are going to be touched. And I think that just makes for a nice looking and nice feeling drawer. And then I'm just going to hit it with a water-based poly, and off we go.
Okay, so we're cruising right along. We're, I don't know, day 5-ish, and as you could see, we just got our 3rd coat of polyacrylic on these drawers. Really, the only thing left to do on these two cabinets is install the drawers, which we're going to do this morning, and then make and install the drawer faces, which again are going to take a couple days because I want to edge band them to make them pretty, and then, you know, finishing just takes, it's just time consuming. But we're almost done. Once these are done, that'll be it for this video, and then next video I'm going to put these in place over where they're gonna live and start building out our miter saw station. So really exciting stuff to come, but let's go ahead and install these drawers. That'll kind of compact all this, we can get it out of the way, and then rip our drawer faces, edge band those, throw some finish on them, and install them onto the cases here. All good stuff. Really coming along.
Those spacers I'm cutting are the first step in this drawer process, which is, I think, the easiest way to install drawers. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut spacers that measure from the bottom of your cabinet to where you want the bottom of your drawer to be. So in my case, they're pretty evenly spaced, and there's 2 different sizes. But the next step is going to be to install the drawer slides themselves. And all you're gonna do is put your drawer on a flat surface and line them up with where you want that drawer face to be. What I did is I just literally screwed a board to the front of the drawer. You're not gonna see those holes anyway, and that gives you a nice little reference you can butt up against. Once you've screwed the inside pieces of those drawer slides to your drawers, separate them from the outside and then use your spacers to evenly space them. Again, you're going to use a piece of wood just to mimic that drawer face so you get the right spacing, but then it's just like go to town, and it's so much quicker and so much easier. Then the drawers just slide right in. Like, your spacing's done, everything's good, they're even. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? And the last piece to knock out is just to cut and edge band and install those drawer faces. It's just maple plywood, mahogany edge banding. I have a video on the step-by-step process. I just posted it last week. Put a link in the description for it, but you people know the drill. Check it out. You'll see how I did it. Super easy, super simple. It's the same way I've installed all my drawer faces in this entire shop. That's a wrap. Install the drawer faces. We're knocking this thing out.
Okay guys, that's it for this one. The cases and the drawers are done. I like how they came out. If I was gonna do this again, I probably would use solid wood for the drawer faces, just because this is just like Lowe's maple plywood and the consistency just isn't there. So it's fine. It's shop furniture, and I think the finish on it's good. The grain pattern's good. It's just the quality is not quite where I wanted it, but all good. Next week's video is going to be putting these in place and then installing the top. Hopefully we'll get the saws installed, and hopefully we'll get the scale installed as well. I hope you liked this cabinet building process. Don't forget to like. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. And I want to encourage you to leave any kind of comments, any constructive criticism, things I could have done differently, things you could suggest. All that's welcome. So leave that in the comments. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.